Yo, yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to, oh, it's making me dizzy, my kitchen. What was it, Remington James? My kitchen. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna eat. I'm freaking starving, and I've got my high-tech kitchen set up. Boom, right here, baby. About to cook some food. Today, we are going to have, should have done this before. Some of this right here, bacon. And these eggs right here. And these oats. These oats right there, baby. And I might snack on some of these chips. And that's basically it. That is going to be our food for the afternoon. Am I doing OMAD? Maybe, I'm not sure. Been working out pretty hard lately and just kind of lazy with the whole OMAD thing. While I wait for this to cook, I guess that is something that I will touch on. Get my little tripod stand over here. Let's see if I can do this all in one take. That would be exciting and save me some editing time later. I don't think I'll be able to, but my arm's already getting kind of tired. All right, so while I fry up this bacon, I guess we will talk about why I don't really think you always need to do OMAD. I know that's something that I talk about quite a bit on my channel, but I don't think it's always necessary to do OMAD. I just don't, really, to be honest with you. I don't think it's necessary. Obviously, well, I guess we should talk about one thing, which is cycling OMAD. I think OMAD should be cycled in order to maximize the benefits. Because like anything else, your body's going to get used to it. So if you just keep doing the same thing and you don't vary it ever, you're just going to get used to it the whole time. And you're going to stop receiving the benefit. That's generally how most things work, to a certain degree. Anyway, I might eat later again. So I guess we'll call this 16-8. I don't know, if you don't see, I don't really keep track of this kind of thing. I just kind of go by what I look like. Oh, am I getting kind of fat? Oh, maybe I should eat a little bit less, which is common sense, don't you think? Anyway, so yeah, basically we're gonna cook up this bacon, and then we're gonna eat some of these organic, free-range, pasture-raised. This is the most important thing, pasture-raised, right here. Pasture-raised, as far as I understand, just means that the eggs grow up in or the chickens grow up in a a fucking chicken farm, and not a chicken farm, what's it called? A pasture. This is my giant garbage bag. I just moved into this apartment 3 months ago, and I still don't have a garbage bag. So anyway, check out my super awesome cooking skills, by the way. Check this out. Remington James, eat your heart out, bro. Yeah, and then we're gonna cook these eggs in that grease. It's gonna be a pretty damn good meal, I'm not gonna. I also like to eat these chips. Chips are probably not the best thing you can eat, but nor artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. I like to get the chips that are made in olive oil. These are made in vegetable oil, not great, but if you watch that video that I made, I think it's called the scales of healthy versus not healthy. It's a shit title, but the idea is basically you have, healthy things on this side, unhealthy things on this side. The more stuff you have on the healthy side, the more stuff you can put on the unhealthy side. So I worked out with my, kettlebell today. By the way, check out my apartment. Hard to believe I've lived here for 3 months. The only furniture I have are those 3 chairs. Anyway, I worked out with my kettlebell. I went on a run. I did a bunch of stuff other than that. So if I want to eat some chips that are made in vegetable oil, I'm going to do it. Normally I cook with this or some variation of it. I like to try new types of oils and stuff like that as often as I can. You'll notice that this right here, this is the California olive oil. I like to buy stuff that's made in California. This isn't mine, by the way. It's my roommate's. That's my roommate's. That's my roommate's. This is ours, shared. I like to buy the healthy stuff, The problem with other olive oils, like made in Italy or something, is that a lot of the ingredients are faked. So, you know, trying to get the maximum amount of olive oil. Now, regarding the eggs, I'll probably eat 4 of these eggs, these 4, and then some of that oatmeal. Super exciting. These spices, I'm not going to use these. I don't use these in when I make this. Although maybe I should actually. I might use these because the normally what I do is I put this hot sauce on my oatmeal and eggs after cooking it in the bacon grease. But it tastes a little bit bland if I don't use that hot sauce. So I might use the hot sauce. I mean, I might use the spices, is what I mean. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I just finished a run, and I'm like, I don't know, I kind of just passed out on my bed, and I was like, I got shit to do today, you know, I got to do something, so figured I might as well eat this little meal. Haven't eaten anything else today. It's kind of like starting to be wintertime here in Vegas, so I don't know, I'm just sleeping more. Maybe because there's not enough sun or something. So while we wait for that to cook, I guess I'll give you a little tour of my apartment. Here is my living room. Amazing. We've got a light brown chair, a dark brown chair, and a cream colored chair, and a coffee table. Ooh, very exciting. Over here, we've got some modern art, AKA the modem, the garbage can, my tripod leaning against the wall. And then I will show you le balcone, also very exciting. Not really. This is where my roommate goes and smokes her cigarettes every day, multiple times a day. Le balcone. She's a very healthy person, as you can tell. Loves her cigarettes. Loves them. Oh, and what is that? A beer? An alcoholic beverage arena? This is the view from my roommate's balcony. It's got the lovely view of Jones Boulevard in Las Vegas. Nice little yard here with some sticks and, I don't know, plants. Super exciting. Wow, look at that car. Oh my. I'll show you my room too. Got some stuff I wrote here on the walls. I'm probably gonna take these down. I wrote these back when I lived in my other room in Vegas. I've got a box of books here that I bought, haven't touched since. A garbage bag of garbage that I'm gonna take out next time I go outside. Hopefully it's what I've been saying. I've been saying that for like 4 days now. I've got a mirror. Ooh, whoa, a mirror. Oh my goodness, amazing. And I've got all my shoes. Look how neatly they're organized for the most part. I'm missing one there. These don't fit. I need to figure out what to do with those. I bought them because they were like 20 bucks. I was like, ooh, these are cool. They're very pink. I don't know. They just look kind of cool, no? But I can't wear them on my feet. They're just not comfortable at all. And then here's another shoe right there. It's pretty exciting. This is my computer desk right here. I was going to make a video of all the supplements that I'm taking. Oh shit, I gotta check on that bacon. Oh shit, that is. Okay, so when the bacon is looking pretty crispy, I like my bacon crispy. I don't know how you like it, if you also like it crispy or if you have bad taste. But yeah, when it's looking pretty much like that, what I'll do, turn off that heat, get a super high-tech plate, put that bitch over here, and dry off some of that grease. Some of you are probably watching this like, oh my god, he's not healthy at all. What the hell? And to be fair, this is probably not the healthiest meal that I've eaten in a while, but I just like started eating bacon again recently, and I was like, damn, this shit is really good. So here we are. And I've also noticed like one thing about this meal is that it really helps to like add muscle really, add muscle really quickly, which is something that I'm kind of trying to do within reason. Spill out some of that nasty oil, And then turn that heat on again. There we go. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Crack that egg. Oh, that was interesting. Throw it in the garbage. Egg number 2. In the garbage. Egg number 3. Guess where that egg's going? In the garbage again. And egg number 4. In the garbage. And watch this. This is key right here. Okay? Key to the method. And then I'm a minimalist, everyone. Minimal. You know what minimalist is? Oops. So, yeah, that's fine. All right. Give it a little stir. Turn that heat down. Get a little bit of water. It's a fun cooking show, huh? And then not a lot, just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Oh. Just let the oats cook a little bit in the water. I probably should have put it in there a little bit sooner. But whatever. It's not, you know, I messed up. Whatever, sue me. And then let's add some spices. A little bit of this one. A little bit of some herbs. Stir it up again. How many calories are in this meal? No idea. A lot, probably. A lot, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna feel really good after eating this, I hope. Or maybe I'll feel terrible, I don't know, we'll see. Now we've got our super sexy meal right there. Cooked in about 8 minutes. Clean fork. Some of this. I don't feel like I need any extra carbs. I was gonna eat those potato chips, but I don't need them. Do not need them. And then I'm gonna eat them. I kind of want to eat them in my living room, actually. So let's actually go out there. Should I do a mukbang? I don't know. It's a lot of work. A lot of work to talk in front of the camera. Let's do it anyway, fuck it. Hello. Welcome to my luxurious lifestyle. Pretty good, not gonna lie. I haven't done one of these in a while. I almost wasn't gonna do it. I also forgot to get my water. There we go. I suck at drinking water, apparently. I wasn't gonna do this, but somebody asked me, like, oh, bro, would be great to see you cook up a meal. I'll hold this shit here, right? All you food addicts out there. So now you saw I cooked up a meal. Not too exciting, to be honest with you. Bacon, oatmeal, eggs, cooked in the bacon grease, a little bit of sauces, spices, a little bit of this, Frank's Red Hot Sauce, original. Ingredients in this: aged cayenne red peppers, distilled vinegar, waltz, water, salt, and garlic powder. Garlic powder, yeah. Pretty straightforward. I guess the bacon is probably not the best because it's got, like, you know, whatever bacon has. Preservatives and stuff, but I don't care. Whatever. Other than that, let's see. I wasn't gonna do this video
No, I said that already. I kind of feel like, you know, I've been a little sporadic with the uploads lately. I've been a little better with them lately. But before that, sporadic. And I just kind of went through a period where I was like, I feel like they're kind of a waste of time, you know? Like it's not worth my time to spend all this time making them. That was the attitude that I had. I still kind of feel that way, to be honest with you. I enjoy making them. I like communicating with people. I've met a lot of really cool people from making them. But there's no apparent payoff other than that. Ad revenue, I make like $100 a month. I'm up to 115 now. It's just not that it takes me a long time anymore. But it's like, why would I spend time doing that? But the danger, or at least what I realized, like this is something that it's a long-term thing, right? Making videos. It's not something that like you get into. Forget about all that. Here's what it comes down to. Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say? Yes? Okay, then make videos. That's all. It's that simple. Don't do it for any sort of like reason, you know? Because what I realized along the way, like when I first started getting into making YouTube videos, I was like, I want to be popular. I want to be famous. I want to fucking do all this shit, right? But then I realized that the shit you have to do to be famous and popular is kind of cringeworthy. So I was like, all right, I don't want to do that. It's just like what it seems to me. But there are actually a lot of cool benefits of making videos that you can still benefit from without being famous. Like communicating with a lot of interesting people. I met a lot of people online who are pretty interesting, who I wouldn't have met otherwise. Plus, like, the way that I see it, and this is one of the deeper motivations, I guess, for me making videos, is that, you know, these videos are going to last forever, right? Forever until human civilization no longer exists, which will happen someday, I guess, but like, Google's not going anywhere anytime soon. YouTube's definitely not going anywhere anytime soon, you know? Computing power is getting more and more affordable. So like, there's no reason to think that these videos will ever, for some reason, go offline. You know? The fall of the United States, maybe. So it's kind of cool to think that in hundreds or even thousands of years, people can watch me eat fucking bacon and eggs in my living room. Will they? Probably not. Shit. But maybe they will. That's kind of cool to think about. It's like you're leaving a legacy. And once you think of it like that, it really just comes down to like, what kind of legacy do you want to live? Leave. I mentioned this in another recent video, but I was watching a Jordan, I'm like back into Jordan Peterson again, who's a fucking genius. And the reason he's a genius, I realized, is a few reasons. Number one, he's very well read about certain, he knows a lot about, he's very well read on like ancient religions and I guess modern religions, and as well as history. And not only, okay, so he's well read on ancient religions, history, and psychology, right? As well as neurology. And like, he's got this wide breadth of knowledge. And the best thing about him is that he speaks in literal terms. So, and I think that's why people like him so much, because he's so easy to understand. And he's so honest also, which I think is why everybody likes him and why he's been under attack completely, like, unreasonably. Because he just speaks so clearly. And basically says the world is fucking bullshit. Well, I think the real reason he's under attack is because he goes after identity politics. And identity politics is basically like all this like Black Lives Matter shit, like, and the other side as well, fucking white supremacists, like. But the whole Black Lives Matter thing, that's backed very heavily by the media. Like, they're kind of untouchable. You never hear anything bad about Black Lives Matter in the mainstream media. Why? Because it's identity politics. And those are the people who are supporting the same people who are on the same side as the media, for example. So when somebody like Jordan Peterson comes along and attacks them, or attacks the fundamental process by which groups like that are formed, he's seen as undermining all groups like that, which is threatening to the media. They don't like it. Well, I say the media, but like, how would we even categorize that group of people? Like, that's another thing. What the fuck is going on with the world? Really? What the fuck is going on? Black Lives Matter, all these fucking protests, like, all this shit is fucking, this coronavirus bullshit. What the hell? Why is this happening? I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast yesterday with Alex Jones. I never watched Joe Rogan. I never listened to Joe Rogan podcast. I always just had this idea in my mind that it was too mainstream for me. It was like for normal people, you know? But Alex Jones, on the other hand, he's got some interesting ideas. I think the fact that he's been unfairly silenced by major social media networks who have revealed themselves, you know, Twitter, YouTube has been deplatformed, Patreon. Those big tech companies have revealed themselves to be on the same side as the media and the Black Lives Matter people. So it's like, well, if they want him to be quiet so badly, he's probably got something interesting to say. And Joe Rogan, thank God, is somebody who thinks for himself, as does Jordan Peterson. Joe Rogan is, from what it seems, interested in the pursuit of truth, as is Jordan Peterson. There are other individuals, not even really groups, because once you get to the level of the group, those things start to fade. Because a group by its very nature is going to have certain truths, right? Certain axioms that they believe to be true. You know, less of a chance for you to be flexible when you're in a group. Anyway, he's willing to have Alex Jones on his show. Anyway, and they were talking about all this shit yesterday about like cashless societies and Joe Biden and Bill Gates and all this vaccine shit. You know, is it all true? I don't know, maybe. And to his credit, Joe was like trying to rein Alex in and fact check him in some way by saying, like, you know, Alex would say some crazy shit and Joe would be like, wait, hold on, what's your source for that? Which is a reasonable request because he's got a very popular podcast and people are going to ask that same exact question. So, like, better to provide the source up front. Anyway, it was very interesting. I watched maybe 2 hours of it. I never watch anything for 2 hours, ever. Unless it's a movie. And I rarely watch movies. I don't watch movies. Unless I'm, you know, with a girl or something. So it just got me thinking. I don't remember what I was talking about. Anyway, this election shit is so fucked. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck the Democrats. Fuck that whole side. Just heartless people. Heartless fucking scumbag idiots, man. Who's running that show? That's what I want to know. I hate them so much, man. What they're doing to the world. And it's kind of crazy because, like, the people you would least expect to come out looking like heroes are looking like heroes. Jordan Peterson, fine. The guy's, you know, a straight arrow, seems like. But Alex Jones? Give me a break. The dude's a nut. But it looks like he's right about a lot of shit. So there you go. He's a nut, fine, but he's right about a lot of shit. You know? Donald Trump. Who would have thought? Donald Trump, he's an asshole, he's racist, he's fucking all these things, right? Allegedly. As told by the media. God, that was delicious. But the guy's fucking... He has kind of a similar... he's less motivated by like ideological thought. Similar to Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson and Alex Jones in that they seem to pursue the truth. They seem to take an unbiased look at a situation. Donald Trump less so. But still, compared to fucking Joe Biden and all those fucking shithead politicians, takes an unbiased look at a situation and makes what he believes to be the best decision, as opposed to just kind of parroting what other people say because you're afraid of social consequences of intolerant people, which is ridiculous. So that's kind of, I guess, what I was thinking of recently, which is that how to tell if somebody's a good person is how much truth they speak, you know, or not really how much truth they speak, but how capable they are of looking at a situation in an unbiased way and describing that situation in as literal language as possible. Which Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, Donald Trump, and Alex Jones, maybe to a lesser degree, Alex Jones is a little bit all over the place, but still, you know, the core of his research, I guess, is in pursuit of truth. So anyway, just thought that was interesting. Hope you like my mukbang/cooking show. Have any other recommendations for things I should cook? Was this interesting at all? I don't even know. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Peace.
Gosh.